Hello, this is Easy Target. I'm coming at you with another video about a controller this time. I'm not going over Diablo, but this is what I play Diablo with. It's comparable to a Scuf or Battle Beaver, whichever you'd like. There's lots of different companies out there that make custom controllers, but I went out there and decided to make my own since they are kind of expensive to buy or extremely long wait times. I'm just going to go over a couple right here just to show you out what are available out there and the price ranges of them. Right here I got Scuf controller pulled up. On the back it's the two paddles. That's the thing we're going after right now. Two paddles on the back. It's very popular, but everything I was looking into whenever I was going to buy one was that they break and then you have to replace them, and then the internal parts of the controller break and then you have to replace it. That's why they now have the replaceable sticks here that you can change out to your sticks and replace them whenever you need be, because the plastic would rub off, kind of like whenever the PS4 first came out, the sticks would just rub right off. But now the PS4 controllers are pretty solid on that. But as you notice, it's about $133 for this controller. I don't think that includes tax, but it's $133. That includes the remote controller, but that's pretty pricey. My second option, I was very close. I wanted to buy it. I had the money. I wanted to go ahead and go through with it, but it was Battle Beaver. Very interesting. They put buttons on the back of the controller. They customized the tensions of the sticks as well. So switch on over to that one. Battle Beaver right here. I pulled up. It's pretty close to what I'm going to show you here, what I play with every day. But the Battle Beaver has two buttons on the back, one on the left, one on the right. Arm of the controller, I guess. They're in the back where your fingers would lie, and you just click them just like a Scuf paddle. But the clicking, ultimately I'm like, you can't break that. But then I saw reports online that the button that they install eventually will stop working and stop clicking. So that was a big problem for me. But the biggest problem for me was I was ready to go. The biggest problem for me was that you go and look for shipping. Let me get over to that page here. The build time here. If you look at the build time, they're delayed 7 weeks right now. We're in June and they're delayed 7 weeks. I was trying to buy mine closer to the holidays and they were delayed even longer than that. It was just ridiculous. I'm like, I want my remote right now, and I want it. I don't want to wait forever. I'll forget about it before it even gets to my house. So that's pretty ridiculous. They need to up their game and get some more people making those controllers. From what it looks like, they are pretty good quality controllers, but I just didn't want to wait. So I was looking around on how to build one myself. And then that's whenever I came across this YouTube video right here. This guy right here goes over how to build your controller. So if you want to look into it, come to the site. I'll put it down into the description. But it's a very good little circuit board or whatever board that you install into your controller, and then you can add your own buttons and customizations of your controller. He has reprogrammable ones and just regular ones. I just got the regular one where you don't reprogram them, because I just figured I'm just going to keep them the X and O just like normal. But other than that, you can watch this video and check out how to build it on yourself. And then I'm just going to go on and show you what my remote looks like. I do need to paint it, so sorry for the ugliness of it. I did have to go through a couple remotes trying to figure out how to customize it and how to solder and whatnot. I messed up some stuff. I tried soldering straight to the circuit board. I do not recommend soldering straight to the circuit board. If you look up videos on that, you have to scrape away at the circuit board and expose some of the circuitry in there so you can solder to it, but the solder point is very, very small, and it's virtually impossible to a beginner. I couldn't get it for the life of me to work. But here is my controller right here. Sorry for the green screen ability, but I just got a control freak on the stick just to extend that stick up a little bit. Some companies will charge you for that, but the main features of this is the triggers in the back. I used Razer keyboard buttons. So it's a mechanical click. Those things are rated for billions of clicks and not breaking down. So I figured if I install those babies back there, you'll never have a problem with them because the keyboards are pretty solid. I love the Razer keyboards, and I figured if I had a Razer keyboard button on the back, that'd be awesome. So that's what I did. I bought the little insert off of the guy's website. I actually contacted him. He's a very nice guy. Sent it super quick to me. I built it myself, installed it into the controller. I had to cut out these little inserts right here, and then bam, you just get it in there. It's just a little, you can take the tops off and you can just use that as a click if you want to. That's blue. I don't know why it's going invisible. This is green. But yeah, then you can just put your tops on there and go from there. It's just very, very simple, very, very nice. I also want to add trigger stops by screwing in an Allen key or Allen screw up here, and you can make your own trigger stops. So you don't have to pay extra for that. You just basically drill out a little hole right there, put your little Allen head screw in there, and you got a trigger stop. You just gotta make sure you don't do it too tight, otherwise it won't trigger. That's the one problem with those ones. One nice thing about the Battle Beaver is they have, let me get back over there real quick. Ah, crap, I can't find it. But they have, instead of having trigger stops in the back, it's actually like a mouse click. So it's very, very nice. That's the one thing why I wanted to go with Battle Beaver, is because they had that click, that easy click. So you just move it ever so slightly and it'd be like a mouse click. It would have been perfect. I would have loved that, but I don't know how they did it, so I can't do it myself. I'm gonna have to just go with the little screw on the back to stop my movement for first-person shooters. Obviously you wouldn't need it for anything like Diablo or anything like that, but for first-person shooters I play a lot of that. I've been playing a lot of Destiny and stuff, Call of Duty. It's gonna be perfect for that. But the reason why you would want these buttons on the back is for like jump and slide and crouch, versus whenever you're running around and you're aiming at people, versus having to take your finger off the aim. Basically, you can click it on the back to jump up and just keep your pointer on the people at all times. It's very, very nice options. This option is, if you have a controller, it's free, but obviously if you have to buy the controller, you just need to go online, pick up your controller, and then the price of the programmable pad or circuit board is just $21.99. I believe if you get in contact with the guy, it's actually a little bit cheaper. And the more you buy, the cheaper they are. But as you see, it's just a little circuit board. You open up your controller, lay it in there, put it back together, and bam, you gotta solder stuff too, put some wires in there. But it is pretty simple. Other than that, thank you for watching my video. I very much appreciate it. Just wanted to show you what I game with and what I recommend for doing for a controller. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and easy out.